would say village.
Impact.
So initially, when I first heard the question, connection came to mind, but now I will say opportunity.
A bridge or a scaffold. So as a bridge, Raymond likes to talk about, being that partner that's always there to connect people, but they also provide that scaffolding that we need because they help people to kind of grow and do things on their own, but they are always there if we need to go back and get that support again.
To have Hope Active as a continued part of our community, the reason why, I guess I can answer that by describing why I chose village as my word. I see Hope Active as a perfect example of how schools really need a village to raise our children and to support our children in schools who are in need. What I learned my first time with volunteering with Hope Active was that it wasn't just one church. It's a community of churches, a community of businesses and other entities that want to collaborate in support of children. And so to have that type of support just really goes to show us as people within the school district that the community is there to support our students and families when they need it. So it's a great example of that.
Just going back to my word of choice for Hope Active, opportunity. I feel like Hope Active brings a lot of opportunity for our students and our families who would otherwise not be able to meet the needs for their students and families, either through getting school supplies or Christmas. They provide opportunities for our families.
I think for me, even being able to volunteer for their Christmas program or their Christmas event um, allows me to see what a great impact they do or they're able to make within the community. Seeing when families come in, maybe that year the family wasn't able to afford anything for Christmas, and just them offering this event to families to help them out, provide Christmas gifts, from bikes to food to different things that they are able to do. And again, seeing families when they come in, they're surprised. We've had people crying, and it just makes a big impact to me personally to see that there's someone who cares. That even though you're going through something, um, there's someone who's willing to give of their time and support to make a difference for a kid.
So with that question, a couple of things come to mind. So with the new recreational activity, the new outlet, although we haven't had many families, to my knowledge, take advantage of it, what it really gives the opportunity for is children whose families are in very unique situations who may not be able to afford um, extracurricular activities or even have a way to transport them. But what this opportunity gives is the chance for children to still be engaged in this way despite their parents' inability to pay or get them there. And so it helps them not have to see um, their finances as a barrier, and the children can feel like, they're any other child that has access to it. So that's one thing. And the other activity I think of is, well, actually, there are a couple. Um, so, one, when I first volunteered, it was just so impactful when I first volunteered one weekend when I first got into this role with Hope Active. The young people who were there and speaking Spanish and volunteering to help another family and were so encouraged and enthused and happy to be helping. And so that really um, struck me, and I really love the and value the opportunity for children to help families and really learn to give back at an early age. And then the last that I'll mention is this is really about the meals and the Christmas assistance. So um, with our interaction with families, we have a lot of families who can't afford Christmas gifts. They're barely making it by to pay just bills. And so what I value with the Christmas gifts is they're not wrap gifts. They give the gift, but they also give the wrapping paper. And so, it's making me a little emotional. So parents get the ability to wrap their children's gifts. And that's the little thing that really matters, that some people don't notice. And so I like that Hope Active values that piece of the parent feeling like they can wrap their child's Christmas gift.
Only trying to pick a way is really hard. I've had the pleasure of working with Hope Active probably for 5 or 6 years, and just so many ways. They help with our Christmases. They help us with students that needed transportation, ones that needed, or families that needed diapers for younger siblings, being able to give people access to food, mentoring students on our different campuses. What Hope Active does for our school district cannot even be quantified. They're so important to meeting the needs of our students.